Well, hello there! I see you made it to the actual preview. Congratulations! You didn't win anything! Ha ha ha! Okay, let's get started. This is the map. That's the whole thing of the game. What you get is Auroria, Nuya, and Harania. This guy is a Haranian, so you're starting there. If you go for Nuya, you start there. If you go for Auroria, you start there. Simple! Let's get to character creation. You get to choose between 4 different races, male and female of course, Elf, Nuyan, Firan, and Harani. I hope very much that I pronounced that correctly and I didn't get any of the races offended. Next thing you're doing, after you picked out one of your characters, you go for appearance. As you may know from all other games like PWI, Neverwinter, and any other Swordsman, and any other game that have character customizing, you can basically change everything, except of in this game, you can change this part from the neck to the bottom. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes I find it cool in this one. Anyway, let's skip this part and get to the game skills thing. You know what I mean. And here we are, where the skills are being chosen. Between Battle Rage, Sorcery, Archery, wait, let me show you. Then Sorcery. Then Archery. Vitalism. And Occultism. There we go. And this last, Shadow Play, which is not the ending yet. Oh hell no! After you reach some more skill points, you can upgrade your one bracket, which I'm going to show you in a minute or two, to more different bracket skills. Like, you can basically have your own unique set of skills, which no one else probably will have. Unless it's you again, right? Enter the name. I'll go with Omeg. Create character. Confirm. Let's get to it. So then you get back to the map. But after this, after you click on one of your characters, you get a preview, a story-like video animation of this race. So every time you choose a different race, you get to see a different story behind it. And then you can follow the storyline or not. You can go on different quests, but we will get to it. For now, let's get back to my main. Okay, so here we are. This is my main, and I'm from class Cannibalist, right? Oh, oops. Kabbalist. I'm so sorry. That sounds so similar. And you can see here that I have the 3 different skill sets open. The active, the combat one, and the passive one that work for your main. For your character, of course. I will start showing you and telling you, explaining you one thing. And that is property. Very important. Because, as you can see, this place here, that's all not mine, of course, but from another guy who actually can bought himself the property license certificate, and he can build here, as you can see, a house he started, plants, trees, what the hell is that? It looks like a sheep something. Anyway, goat sheep. You're called a goat sheep. Sheep, yeah, whatever. Chicken and so on and so on. So you can grow your own garden and collect stuff from it. Grow eggs. What the hell? Get some eggs from chicken. I believe you can also milk a cow, but I'm not sure about it because my cow doesn't want to get milked. And you saw it in the previous video, perhaps, that I have a cow, and I will show it to you really quick. I will equip it. These are, for now, you will see so much. Let's get to the skill bar. this is the skill bar. You have the shift line. So pressing shift on your keyboard and each number that says there. So 1, 2, equal. I just don't understand why does it have a minus and equal, but whatsoever, whatever. You know, you can change it anytime, I believe. Controls. You can choose between different controls. I will show you in a second. There we go. Yeah. You can choose. You get to choose on the beginning if you want to play action, or you can play. Was it combat? So basically, you're either using your mouse or you're using your mouse and keyboard. I'm using my mouse and keyboard, but you don't have to. You can do everything by your mouse. You don't have to do it. Another thing, let's finish the skill section. The skill section you have here from 1 to 0 again and minus equal. The same thing for your combat skills. Up here you can of course swap around if you want, but it's all by yourself how you want to arrange it, how it's easier for you. But that's how it works with skills. You can either press on it. I'll show you. Yeah, that's basically how it can look like. That's a passive more one. To activate it to be passive, like, so it can take less damage. Another thing, let's get to a portal to show you the market where you can get actually stuff. That's the Mirage Island, or whatever it's called. Mirage Island, I think it's called. It looks like this, and you can get in there all kind of nice stuff. Look at this guy. This is a spoiler now. You can get... Really? I'm speechless. So apparently you can have those in those cars music. I'm not sure if it's your own music, but yeah. So these are the things you can get for your mount. They cost Lord's coin, and those coins I still didn't see them anywhere, and I'm not sure. I don't think they are to buy with real money. But this is the fashion you can get so far, as in armor, armored fashion. This is the fashion you can get for just to look good, for a partner look fashion, for you with your friend or your boyfriend, whatsoever, whatever you feel like. This is more the classic look, and there's this look as well. Then we got over here on the other side from the island, and I really love this market because it's open market. You don't need to just open a window and then look around, you know, clickety click and stuff like that. You can just run around and find everything what you need. And you can buy fences to close in your own animal if you buy any. This is the cow I have, and it costs 5 Gilda stars. Seeing the Gilda stars, I will explain what it is. You get Gilda stars from quests collected. Not every quest gives a Gilda star, so yeah, you need to farm a lot, so be cautious when you use them. Horses here you can buy with gold. Each cost, I think, 10 gold. Yep, 10 gold for any of these 3 horses. You can get a cat. You can have a pet companion, or you can have a pet mount. Pet mount looks like this, for example. This guy. You don't need to pay anything real money for it. It's for free to get, as long you get to the merchant and buy the required stuff for it. You first need to buy himself, which is a small pet, and then you need to buy some water for it. Not to buy water, to get water from a well, or to buy food for it, which is the Vita root. And the Vita root looks like following. There we go, Vita root. You don't get to find the Vita root exactly already as food. You need to find the Vita root seeds, and then you need to plant them and get the Vita root collected from it. So also for that you need water. Don't forget to find a well and collect tons of water with it. At least like 10, because you will need water for your pet as well. Sorry for that. While I'm walking to the other side of the market, I will explain you something about this pet. It has 2 skills, beginning with 1 skill, but it can improve up to 5 skills. Depending on the pet or mount you're using, I'm not sure how many skills that one has, but this one I'm riding on has 5 skills. It unlocks by leveling your pet up, as you can see up there next to your character name bar. You can see also the bar for your pet, and mine is right now level 11, so don't expect before level 10 to have 2 skills open. On the beginning you have only the dash skill open, so basically you activate it and then your pet is running faster than the normal character dash. And here we are. This is, for example, you can buy a skin, or let's say a new design look for your glider. A glider is not necessarily to buy, so far I noticed, because you're getting it from a mission. Of course you probably want to, if you want a butterfly looking one, you need to buy it. It costs just 150 Gilda stars. Pfft, what's that? 150 Gilda stars, please, that's so cheap. You get a glider which looks quite simple, just gray and nothing else, from a mission. And that mission is really far, around level 10, if you walk a lot around and get into other parts. I will explain that too. My glider looks like this. That's normal glider you get. And then you just fly around with it. It's not that convenient sometimes, unless you want to get really fast down from a mountain or something somewhere. And since I'm already in the air, as you can see those houses over there, those houses are to buy. You can buy them, and once you get a certification for property, you can use that house and build it up, and then you can probably live in it, I guess. This part of the market, you can buy also vehicles, and they cost also tons of Gilda stars. But as you saw it from before from that guy, it looks kind of cool. You can drive around with it, you don't need a mount, you just grab a car and drive around, put some rap music on, and put your arm through the window and say hello. You get the idea. This is how it looks like, actually. I will show you. You can actually test them as well without buying them. And each of them has some specific stuff is meant for example, this one is a farmer. So if you want to farm a lot around, you just, you know, this is for watering, this is for, yeah, that thing. Let's get out of it. Another thing, the map. This is now the island where I am, but I will skip to the other part of the map where you can find quests and everything, and I will show you something you should know about it, okay? Map opening, but either you can see it up here in the right top corner. You can also change it from small to medium and large. And it moves around with you. As you can see, you're the blue circle on the map, and it automatically moves the looking spot light with you. So by opening map on pressing the button M, you get the map open. And if you, I will zoom in a little bit like that and show you the ending of the roads. Those don't mean that there is no more than this. There is a lot more coming. Here's the ending of the roads. You get to the wild road, and then you switch to the other side, which is on the other map. So basically, you should have, when the game is starts developing more, I guess, I hope so, you're gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, around 5, I guess, 4 or 5 more other parts on the map where you can go. So far, I can just tell you, you want to go to this part, Tiger Spine Mountains. Go there. It's very super important to go there because you're gonna get your glider there. Just a note for you. These things, since I'm already here and seeing it, I'm really random by doing this. If you want to always return to here, you just go to it and press F, and then you're written in. You memorized yourself to be appearing every time there. If you recall, yes, you have a recall. Wherever you are, you can recall and you get to this spot. Yay! That's really cool thing. Environment use. Everything looks quite nice. There are some glitches, which is, you see over there? That mountain turned black, completely black. And that happens sometimes even with that one, it can turn completely black. And then you see nothing but a black spot. Also, it can happen with some NPC characters. Their faces or something on them is missing and then it turns black. It flashes out. It blacks out, actually. Water. Yep, we can use the water. We can swim in it. And we can dive in it as well. It's very nice, and one thing I really love how they did it is you can also swim backwards. And you are actually swimming backwards, like completely real thing. Another thing I need to show you is the enemies. The enemies, as you move on in the map, you also level up, and you should always keep killing some on the way, so you can level up faster and yeah, collect stronger equipment. One thing you should know about equipment: do not buy equipment, because, for example, this one I bought before that some medium, let's say just a little bit weaker than this one, and I had a double sword, so dual wielding sword thing. So don't do it, because you're collecting. There are some main quests where you can collect equipment, as this one, for example, and you should totally skip that part where you're buying stuff. Just collect from the missions. And if you see some spots where you can't pass, then just figure out something about the skills, or yeah, grab a mount where you can deal more damage. And mentioning the mount, as you can see, there's some monsters, and I will show you the mount skill now. The first skill was the dash. The second skill is mount character combination, kind of. So it adds to my basic attack from my sword, giant sword there, 350% extra damage. And I will show you that sweet thing. Come here. See? Wow, sweet. Yep. That's how it looks like. But trust me, these things are really dealing damage on the ranged and poison damage. So be careful with them, don't mess around. There is different enemies, as mentioned from before. As you go on in the map, you get to see different enemies. There's the scorpion, for example. Oh, take reward. Cool. Nice. To the right side on my UI, you have right side the quests. You can minimize them or maximize them. You can even change the window. You can make it bigger or smaller. You can also click on them and go to a specific mission, and then click map, and then it will show you on the map where it is by blinking the number. There is the map, the extra map in there, and to the left side you have the chat, which is a little bit annoying because it's so big, and oh, You can actually minimize it as well. That's perfect. So you can minimize the chat as well, because that's really useful. Trust me, you don't want to have the whole big chat in your face while you're playing the game. In the middle bottom, you have your skills and all the shortcuts you have to use. To the right side pops up the mount skills. And here is some extra settings, mailbox, and so on. Another thing you need to know about quests. Let's get back to the quests. You need to know that you can sometimes get kind of stuck. It might look like you have no more quests to do. I saw many people writing in the chat, "Oh my god, this game is so stupid, I don't have quests anymore, I'm stuck, blah 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 blah." No, you're not really stuck. Trust me, you didn't see anything. I thought the same for a moment, just without the ridiculous blah 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 and oh my god and raging and stuff. You need to do a lot around running if you want to get quests, because the map is really huge, and if you want to make sure that you're gonna get a quest faster, then you just make sure to go from camp to camp. It's like checkpoints. Go from them from one to another and you will always find some quests. Also go to other parts of the map and you will find them as well. So don't get frustrated. The quests are there. It's just you need to look around a lot and find them. Now, dungeons. I didn't do dungeons yet, and no PvP either, because I'm still too low level to do it, and my beta test key is actually running out tomorrow. So, if I manage to get to a dungeon with a required level, then I will do it and tape it really quick and yeah, show it to you guys. But otherwise, yeah, I guess I need to wait for the release, where we can finally start playing again, because this game is really amazing. I'm really positively impressed, except of the glitches you see, but that doesn't really matter. Before I forget, somewhere in the middle I will put this part, since I somehow forgot about it. Crafting and crafting requirements. Let's get rid of my mount for a moment. You see this tree, for example. There are fruits on it, which are called dragon fruits. You can either collect them or shake the tree for the fruits to fall, and then you're collecting the seeds of it, so you can plant in your garden later a whole tree and have it all the time somewhere to collect from it. So let's just grab some fruits from it. That's one thing. With that, I want to relate to the crafting. You collect iron, rocks, all kind of material around the place. You can also buy it from the merchants, not any specific kind of, but yeah, some of the required one you can actually get from the merchants, and those are the NPCs, so you don't need to fear that they're gonna ask for too much unless you get to trick someone out. Don't do it. Be fair, and stay cool, and play a lot. Just kidding, play a lot, seriously. Anyway, you just need to walk around a lot, and just like questing, you need to find the material around the map as well. And there is some specific places, like if you go around some mines, then you're most likely gonna find some iron and rock to collect from it. In deserts or some woods, you can find fruits and stuff like that to collect. So far, I noticed you can also cut your own tree down if it's your own. If it's not, then you can't cut it down. Otherwise, you can cut trees down as well. It's really awesome. Otherwise, you can go to a smith as well. There's a Smithy, and craft your swords, your gear, and everything you need to get stronger. So that's basically it, what you need to know, everything about Arche Age to get really good started. Next part. So that's basically the the most important things you need to know and see about Arche Age. Go check it out. I hope you guys got a key or before on the first beta test, or you're in the since alpha in it, or got the run into the second one, which is this one, or just wait for it to release the full version, I guess. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the preview, and if you enjoyed the video and the preview of this game of Arche Age, I hope to see you by the release on the servers. I'm probably gonna play on the NA or EU servers. I'm not sure which one to take. I'm right now with some friends on this server, the Europe server, but it has only 3 servers. So on Europe you have 3 to choose, on North America you have 4 to choose. Why? I don't know. Apparently they gave more keys out for America. So yeah, leave us like or comment in the section below how you liked it, or if you want to see something specific, I can just jump in and show it to you. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit that subscribe button, like button, favorite, share it, whatever you feel like. So until next time, guys. My mouth is already so stiff from speaking. Jesus. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.